Hello, evening everyone. Today is 16th of June 2020 and I just got back from work. So today I would like to thank God for giving me the opportunity to share one of my testimony during when I was in my 20s. It is the time when I was not deep in the Lord, and at that time I was still struggling with some issue. I still mix my born again Christian life with the world. So it is in other words, I'm saying that one of my leg is with God, another is with the world. So the testimony is like this. At one I was sleeping in my old room, and not far the other room, the old room now became a store. So at my old room, which is smaller than this, I always put on the wall all the pictures of comic characters, and some of those comic characters has red eyes, like demonic things like that. Before I was born again, I was into it, but now no more. So at that time I was sleeping, and I believe it was late at night or early in the morning. I felt my body was pressured, so I sat on my bed and looked around my room. At the left end corner of my room, where my door is located, I noticed a dark figure, a very dark figure. I cannot see its eyes, I cannot see its mouth, but it is like a human shaped dark figure, and it was looking at me. And I was frightened. Not too frightened, but I was frightened to see it. It looked at me for a few seconds. Then I make myself bold. I make myself bold and brave. I believe I did mention the name of Jesus. As far as I can remember, God is with me. So at that time when I make myself bold, I was not afraid to punch it if it comes closer to me or if it attacks me. But then, to my surprise, that dark figure from the left, at the door where my room is located, where I put hangers to put my towel, my uh, jeans, and things like that. It ran from the left to the right, to the left to the right, and it disappeared at the place where I put my VCDs. My VCDs are not godly VCDs. Those are worldly, ungodly, some scary movies, some sexual movies, things like that. So it ended there. It disappeared there. So after a while, I become calm. So as I become calm, I went back to sleep. I was not drunk at that time. I was not on medication at that time. So I went back to sleep. But a few minutes later, I opened my eyes and checked my room in case that dark figure is still there. But there is none. There is no more dark figure. And I still remember that dark figure as it ran from the left near my door to the right, where my VCDs are located. I noticed it had a long tail. And that long tail, at the end of that long tail, is like a spear, a spade shape, a spear shape at the end of its tail. Now, because my knowledge in God increased because of the experience, because of the preaching I heard and the books I read, that was a demon. That was a demon. And now when I ask God, why God allow a demon in my room, I found out the answer. It is because of myself, because of my own life, because my life at that time was not 100% for God. Most of it was still worldly and ungodly, not entirely for God. That's why that kind of lifestyle or behavior attracts this demon. So I believe that whatever we focus, we will attract. If our life is 100% for God, focusing on God, we will attract God's goodness, God's healing, God's provision, God's presence, and other promises, because we focus on God. But if our life, like me at that time, focus not so much on God, but more on the ungodly things, fleshly things, then the devil has a say in my life at that time, because the world is controlled by the devil. It is stated in the Bible that the devil offered the Lord Jesus Christ all the kingdom of the world if Jesus would bow down and worship him. And Jesus answered the devil, "Do not tempt the Lord your God," and the devil flee. From there we understand that the worldly things that this world has belongs to the devil, because not every activities in this world belongs to God or glorify God. For example, strip club, prostitution house, this gambling house. This is not from God. God will not bless it. So we know that such activities or such places does not belong to God and surely not glorify God. So if our life is more towards the world rather than God, there is a big chance that we attract evil spirit into our life, into our house. Because whatever we focus on, we will attract. We attract what we focus on. So that's my testimony for today. So I would like to encourage the viewers that we should check our life. If our life is not 100% focused on God, we should continue every day, develop every day how to focus on God. But if our life is focused on other things beside God, watch out. Watch out, because we open the door for other spirits to come into our life. So that's it for me, from me. So if you enjoy this video, do share it. I'm not looking for followers. I'm just putting my video here in YouTube for my own reference also, so that I remember in my olden days, should the rapture haven't happened, I can always remember what I testify. Because what I testify today is the truth. It happened to me. God allowed me to experience and let my eyes see that demon. And I'm thankful to God. Even I was not 100% with God at that time, that demon does not possess me. Should it possess me, then I will be in a very bad shape. So when it comes to my comics and all those pictures, the Deliverance Ministry came few days later, if I'm not mistaken. They get rid of it and they burn it. Until now, I don't keep those kind of comics. Thank you for watching, and if you like it, do share. Bye.